Hi friends, welcome to Simple Trading Tips channel. Today we'll see about the trading psychology and how to master it. And this is a sample chart. When the price is rising, we have different feelings like optimism, excitement, thrill, euphoria. All the people, all the retail traders enter at this stage, and when the price is rising, and next slowly the price is rising, they fall into anxiety, denial, fear, depression, panic, capitulation, despondency, and next depression, hope, relief, and optimism. These are the different types of emotions where we feel in the stock market trading. Let us see the live example. See here, this is a TCS chart. At this point, generally traders will not enter. After seeing the chart continuously rising up, they feel like okay, we are missing the trade and we have to enter here. So by seeing this green candle, bullish green candle, they will enter here, or they will enter here. So what happens is the price will consolidate here itself for long days, and again it just comes down, and again it goes up and comes down. See here, it is consolidating in the range bound but not moving more high or more low. So slowly after that it has come down completely. See the difference. Suppose if you have bought the stock at 2000 2200, consider 2200. Slowly it came down to which level? 16,000, 15,000, sorry, 1550. So you are incurring a loss of almost 750, 650 loss. So at this stage the people come into euphoria stage, and they think like they have to compulsory book a profit, and they'll get a profit and they'll enter the trade. But what happened? See here, in this way, this is called as euphoria, and at the time of falling they feel anxiety, denial, fear, and go into depression, next into panicking stage. And these are the different stages. What I mean to say is there are the different stages, and we need to have complete emotion, complete control on our emotions. See here, fear of missing out trading. Whenever whenever we come to euphoria stage, we feel like no, we are missing some profit, so we have to definitely book the profit, and they try to enter here. But already the stock has gone a long way, but they enter here, and after that what they'll do is, see here, it's coming down, it's coming down, and it totally fell down. So they will miss the trade. In the same way, this is also same to the when price is decreasing continuously. See here, at this stage the price is falling continuously. There are two big red candles. Okay, after seeing this, they will slowly enter here at this stage. See here, after entering here also, after selling the stock here, the price is consolidating in these levels itself. Okay, in these levels, and slowly they will not book the profit here. If they book the profit here, okay, they got a handsome profit. But some people, what they do is they don't book the profit here, and they will wait till for more profit. But what happens? See here, after that it slowly raised up. See here, it came to again 2000 level. See here, this level is almost 1700 level. It rose to 2000 level. So they incurred a loss of almost 250 to 300 rupees. So actually this comes why this type of loss is incurred is generally people do not have control on their emotions, and they enter the trade by just seeing the candlesticks. But that is not the case. See here, this happens when we see stocks price increasing or decreasing continuously. Just now I explained you, and the traders feel like they are missing the profit in these trades and enter the trade. So without knowing the in and out of the trade, they just enter it, and in this way we do many trades in a day, and at last we lose. So if they continuously do this type of trading without knowing the details, they'll just incur the loss. And so we have to take the trades when we get a strong signal either on buying side or on selling side. See here, What I mean to say here is by seeing the total chart patterns or price action or indicators. So we should have complete grip on these details, and then only we have to enter the trade. So you should be smart enough, okay, to buy the to what do you say, to catch the trade in these levels. If you are able to guess, like, yes, at this level this candle is saying that the price will fall. If you are able to guess correctly, then you make a big profit. See here, suppose you consider you have entered here at 2016, consider 2050. Okay, you have sold the, so you have sold one lot of TCS here, and see here till where the profit, it is around 1550. Okay, 1550 from 2050 to 1550. So you made a profit of 500 rupees per lot. You have made a 500 rupees per stock price into lot size. So in this way you should know completely in and out of the stock, and you have to enter it. So do not listen to anyone who claims they earn huge profits in a day, or etc. Build your own strategy, build your own trading strategies, but you should not depend on others' strategies, because strategies are built based upon the trading style, money, risk appetite. Okay, let me come to this point. So generally, you might be seeing some videos, or you might be listening to someone like he makes a daily 1 lakh profit, some makes like 10 lakhs profit, some makes like 50,000 profit. It might be there, but you should not listen to them, to their words, because whenever you listen in such a way, what you feel like is, so you'll completely be dependent on him, like what is the strategies he is following, how he is selecting the stocks, how he is entering the trade, how he is exiting the trade. So you try to imitate him. You should never do that. So because why I mean why I'm saying that is, everyone has their own style of doing trading, everyone has their own investment size, and everyone has their own risk appetite. See, for example, there are two traders, like trader A and trader B. Trader A has 10 lakhs investment, and he is ready to he is ready to bear loss of approximately 5%. But you have investment B has investment of only 50,000. If he is ready to lose like 5%, how much it comes? 5% is 2,500 rupees. So if he loses money, he will not find again investment for the next trades. But whereas trader A can find investment for many trades, because here his investment is huge, risk appetite is also huge, and his trading style also is also different. So strategy for trader A and trader B will definitely vary, because based on their risk appetite, trading style, and money. And one thing here is, if you want to win in trading, you have to be in the trading. If you want to win the game, you have to definitely be in the game. So for that, you should never lose your initial investment. If you lose your initial investment, you are out of the game, and you are out of the stock market. So you should be having conscious on your investment, and how much how much loss can you incur, and everything. You should have a perfect grip on that, and based on that you have to take the trades. And next coming, do not do revenge trading, and this is the most important thing, where traders do mistakes continuously. So if you got loss in previous day, do not carry that loss in your mind for the next day trading. So what I mean to say here is, suppose you have yesterday you took a trade, and yesterday you had an investment of 1 lakh rupees, and you took a trade, and in that trade you got a loss of 20,000 rupees. But for the next day, what is your investment? Your investment is 80,000. So what you think is, what is in your mind is, okay, yesterday I had 1 lakh rupees, I incurred a loss of 20,000 rupees, and I have to recover that 20,000. I have to incur that I have to record that 20,000. I have to record that 20,000. So this is a thought process running in your mind continuously. If you have such type of tendency, you can never make loss, you can never make a profit in the stock market. So for that, what is the solution is, Yesterday your investment was 1 lakh rupee, you incurred a loss of 20,000 rupees, and today your investment is 80,000, not 1 lakh. You just erase that 1 lakh from your mind. Then only you can take a trade and you can make profit. And suppose with that 80,000 you made a profit of 60,000, then for the next day your investment is 1,40,000. It's not 80 plus 60. You do not consider that profit and loss. Just your investment is investment, that's it. So if you have this type of tendency, and if you can go with this, then you can definitely become a successful trader. So and next point is, we should focus on logic than our emotions. That's what I'm saying. Emotions means yesterday I got a loss, and today at any cost I need to record that loss. So this should not be your tendency. And don't believe your emotions, just go based on the logic. What I mean to say is, see the see the candlesticks, see the price action, see the patterns, and see the moving averages or indicators, anything. Okay, if these things tell you to go for a buy, or if these things tell you to go for a sell, then only you enter the trade. But after seeing this red candle, okay, today it has fallen so much, and Marubozu candle has formed here with no wicks. Okay, tomorrow it might definitely fall. That is your feeling. Okay, so based on this, what you do is, tomorrow you are ready to take a sell side position. But what happened, see, tomorrow the next day what happened is, the price increased. So what happened, your stop loss get triggered and you will be in loss. So don't go with your feelings, just go with the signals. Focus on the logic and signals. That's what this point says. And next, don't expect to get profits every day. Be conscious and practical while you are trading. See here, while you are trading, consider TCS has a range of almost uh, 30 rupees or 40 rupees. Consider daily it increases 50 rupees or it decreases 50 rupees. It has a range of 50 rupees itself. It can't go more than 50 rupees. I'm just taking an example, just consider it. But TCS can move more than 100 rupees. See here, 1900, highest is 1902, and the lowest point is 1770. It moved almost 120, 130. It has moved 150 rupees also. But just I'm taking an example. It has a range of 50 rupees. It can move between 50 rupees itself. But you are thinking like, no, today I want I definitely want 200 rupees profit in this trade. Okay, and you entered the trade, but it has given you the 50 rupees profit and you are not willing to exit. So what happens, your loss will get erased for the next day if you hold the positions. So be practical. Every stock has its own range, how much it can raise or how much it can fall. It has its own range. You have to know that ranges, and you have to know the support levels and resistance levels, everything. And you should be very practical and be conscious with all the strategies, with your income, with your investment, with your risk ability, everything you should be very conscious and practical, and then only you have to enter into the trading. So in this way, if you follow all these steps, and if you are able to do all these things which I said in this session, then you can definitely master the trading psychology. So this is the end of the session. And for stock market trainings and other services, you can call us at 798 160 2112. Thank you.